how to have a genius IQ and keep our kids having a genius IQ also. You got to watch this. It's important.
Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist. Get healthy now.
Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist, award-winning Master Herbalist, and health and wellness instructor. Let's get healthy. Today I want to talk about how to have a genius IQ and how to have our kids have a genius IQ. And this is super important. Very, very important. If you like what I do, please subscribe. Please tell other people. Please give me a thumbs up. Studies were done showing that little babies have a genius IQ. But as we go along in life as children, that starts to change completely. And one of the major things they found that changed IQ was shaming. And there's also other things that cause, development of the brain not to happen, but also like diet and, what kind of toxins are around and different things like that. But shaming was a huge one. When we are kids and our mom or dad says, no, don't do that. But when we start to cry and they hold us, it's okay. You learned and you go on. And things change from that. Comforting is super important. When we have, no, you're wrong, that type of thing, we actually get anxiety built up with the sympathetic nervous system. And then we have the parasympathetic nervous system come in when we, have the comforting, and that takes down the anxiety. But little kids that don't get that comforting, that anxiety changes everything in their brain. Not good. Studies show that these are little traumas, and these traumas actually stop development of certain portions of the brain, especially the frontal lobes, which are super, super important for intelligence. And another study showed that trauma actually prevents the child's brain from developing normally. And in some families, shame is normal, and it goes from one, family unit to the next, to the next, to the next. And it's very sad. On the average, we don't get enough positives and we get a lot of negatives. The ratio is not very good. But if we raise children with a lot of positives, that is going to make a huge difference in how their brain develops for sure. And for older adults who had a lot of shaming, I think a lot of it has to do with now you have to go back and start loving yourself and undoing some of that shame and guilt that you had for years, and doing things like mirror work and loving yourself. I love you, and things like writing out, everything at night about what happened emotionally, and doing automatic writing, all kinds of things. And of course, doing some counseling. That is very, very, very important. So shame actually brings down a person's IQ, that's for sure, and actually show lesions in the brain that actually development doesn't happen is really not good. So if you have children, let go of shaming them in general and send them love, and uplifting thoughts, and they will turn out to have higher IQs for sure. Also, remember God, remember I love you, and also meditation actually helps the brain in huge ways. And this is talked about in the Bible, about 33 times, and all the spiritual texts. Being in silence and concentrating on your breathing or on a mantra. And I recommend an hour in the morning, hour in the evening, can really change your brain and overcome everything. That's for sure. I've seen miracles with it. I love you.